You know, while there was good news about Rosario Dawson being a live-action Ahsoka, oh, there's a rumor about Brie Larson reportedly eyed for Mara Jade after passing on Ahsoka Tano. Oh, Disney, don't do this. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, oh, no, don't. I hope this doesn't become reality, because I'm serious. If Brie Larson actually becomes one of the best EU characters of Star Wars, the character's just dead on arrival. I swear to you, Mara Jade is a very beloved character in the EU. She's one of my favorites. And if they were to do this would be terrible. Now, thing here is that Disney, you want to run your audience away. You want to make sure you piss off your audience and make them run away? Hell, this is the way to do it, because this would be a horrible idea. Do not do this at all. Star Wars fans were given a huge and unexpected surprise earlier this week when not only was it announced that fan favorite character Ahsoka Tano was set to make her live action debut in the second season of The Mandalorian, but Rosario Dawson had also been cast in the role, something that will no doubt go down well for the vast majority of the fan base, which we recently talked about how Twitter is already trying to cancel her over allegations, which have no proof to them, have no merit, but they're still trying to cancel Rosario Dawson anyways. You know, shouldn't happen, but hey, they always take it to law Twitter to try to get rid of people, right? Those with an interest in the expanded Star Wars universe had been clamoring for her to make the transition to either the movies or TV shows for a while now, with constant speculation linking the Jedi to the franchise in recent months. One of the most popular theories was that Ahsoka was set to play a prominent role in Kevin Feige's development Star Wars project, with his Marvel Cinematic Universe star Brie Larson heavily linked to the part. Think about we got this covered is they got one prediction right one time. And of course, ever since then, they have been just kind of saying, oh, look, we got this one prediction right that happened, and, so there's a chance it could happen. That's the one big thing about this website that I've noticed that is a problem about it. So while they got one prediction right, obviously that doesn't mean that everything's right. It's just the one big one that they always try to link to. So I've always noticed that about this site. And while there's still a chance that the character could show up in Feige's Star Wars movie, we've also heard from our sources, the same ones that told us months ago that Ahsoka was set to make an appearance in The Mandalorian, that Larson is still in the mix, but for a different role now. Yeah, if she's in the mix for a role, let her be like a side character or someone that's not really important, because Brie Larson cannot act her way out of a paper bag. I mean, seriously. She always has wood face. If there's one thing about Brie Larson, she is a plank of wood. And you have articles that were out there that whenever, if some of you may remember, Brie Larson, there was a photoshopped image of her actually smiling, and people were trying to say that was sexist. that was like a terrible thing. That's the thing. Brie Larson only knows one facial expression, and that's plank of wood face, where she's got this blank face. That's all she knows. She has the acting range of a plank of wood. Nothing but stone face. That's all she knows. And she would be a terrible fit for the role. Guarantee you that Mara Jade, at that point, would just be used to push more of her agendas, and the character would be forever destroyed. I'll say this. If you're going to bring Mara Jade in, bring in a competent actress. Someone that has actual depth, range, and that can smile. Bring in a good actress that would fit her. Don't bring in somebody that couldn't do it. Brie Larson. No. I don't want to see her near this character. I don't want to see it. And here's the thing. Disney, for some reason, Disney and Lucasfilm, for some reason, loves to poke at the fans and provoke them for some reason. For some reason, They just love to do the things that they shouldn't be doing. They love to just go, oh, hey, look, here's a beloved character. Let's go ahead and make a live-action version out of him. And then let's cast Brie Larson for the role. If they were to do something like this, if this actually turns out to be true, prepare for the backlash, Disney, because I can guarantee you nobody's going to love this idea. Because just as a rumor in itself, this is provoking. This is frustrating. And to take one of the characters that many people, myself included, really enjoy in the EU and have Brie Larson just destroy the character. When Mara Jade, if she was to be brought in, she could be done really well if they do it right. If they threw Mara Jade in The Mandalorian, which would make sense for the time of her character if you went by the EU, it makes sense of her being there. But, you need to have an actress that can act. You don't need to have somebody like Brie Larson who's going to push her agenda down your throat and ruin The Mandalorian, because I can guarantee you right now, that would be the way to ruin The Mandalorian. That would be the way to do it. Cast Brie Larson as Mara Jade, and I guarantee you that's where The Mandalorian falls as a series. That's where it's over with. And when you had Brie Larson going around, trying to say, oh yeah, watch my movie, and then she would go around and, talk about 40-year-old overweight white men and how she doesn't want to hear about their thoughts on the movie, she doesn't care about their reviews, it's not made for them, right? That's a bad image, because that's things you shouldn't be saying anyways. Thing of it is, also, Brie Larson's a very stuck-up individual. She's very self-absorbed and all about herself. If you ever watch the interviews with her over the Avengers and stuff like that, oh man, she was very stuck up. She is someone people do not like for many reasons, and many good ones at that. Yes, after passing on the opportunity to play Tano, the Captain Marvel star is said to be on Feige's wish list to lead the spinoff as Mara Jade, who is very muddled history in the Star Wars Expanded Universe, but is still hugely popular with fans. Disney and Lucasfilm are very high on the idea of bringing Larson into the franchise, apparently. Oh, what, to piss the fans off? Because that's all you're going to be doing. You mean to tell me you think you're going to sell people on Mara Jade with Brie Larson? Oh, no, you won't. No way. I mean, if you're trying to sell them on getting turned off by the idea of Mara Jade as a live-action character by having Brie Larson play as her, then yeah, no, that's what you're doing. I guarantee you will make people walk away from Star Wars even worse than you have with the sequel trilogy already. And that was bad enough, and this will make it worse. Do not hire Brie Larson to be Mara Jade. Something the 30-year-old seems more than okay with, and despite names like Emily Blunt also said to be under consideration, Marvel's chief creative officer has made the Academy Award winner his number one choice from what we're told, and I still can't tell you how she got an Academy Award. How? That baffles me to this very day. And here's what I'll say right now. Paint drying on a wall has more charisma and has more acting talent than Brie Larson. Of course, nothing can be confirmed as of yet, with Feige's Star Wars movie still set to be a long way away, but we'll keep you posted as soon as we hear more about the studio's plans for Mara and who will end up playing her. Somebody else, please. For the love of God, somebody else, not Brie Larson. Because I don't want to see one of my favorite characters get absolutely thrashed and ruined. Not again. I've seen it happen multiple times. I mean, you think that the sequel trilogy, with how they ruined Han and Luke, you would think that, oh, that was enough for them. Oh, no. Mara Jade, a huge fan favorite from the EU. If this turns out to be true, there will be rage. There will be terrible rage. Not just from myself, but from many fans. 100%. 100%. Because I don't think anybody's excited for this. I mean, I talked about months ago the subject of how there was the rumor about how Brie Larson might have been Ahsoka Tano for live action, and even then, no, nobody wants to see a precious character like Ahsoka get ruined. Nobody wants to see that. And here, Mara Jade, another beloved character. I mean, I guess from what this is stating, if I had to go by anything, Brie Larson's thinking, oh yeah, people would be pissed if I played as Ahsoka, but I think they'd be even more pissed if I played as Mara Jade. So let me be Mara Jade. Because, Oh, you wanna talk about looking for anger? Oh, oh, you'll be getting it. Oh, because anybody could be better as as Mara Jade. I do not want to see Brie Larson near this character. In fact, if they were to say Brie Larson as Mara Jade or Mara Jade never being live action at all, I would approve of Mara Jade just never being in live action series at all. Just don't do this to Mara Jade. Just leave it alone. Because back when we got this covered, brought this up before, they were trying to talk about how Brie Larson, may actually be Ahsoka Tano, and of course, good news, that didn't happen. So that was the plus. But oh man, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it happen. I do not want to see them ruin this character. I do not want to see them destroy this character at all. I don't want to see them ruin Mara Jade. And to add insult to injury, I guarantee you, I'm going to say it right now, if Brie Larson does become Mara Jade, let's just say what if this turns out to be true, if this happens, I guarantee you, they will add insult to injury by having her make fun of Luke Skywalker in some way or form. They will do their best to do that. And the reason why that's so bad, for those of you who probably don't know about Mara Jade, she actually is the character who married Luke Skywalker. So, like I said, to add insult to injury, to add more to that burn, they would probably have her make some terrible comment about Luke Skywalker and just try to degrade his character and insult him more. And Disney and Lucasfilm, they have proven, and they have proven they don't know how to handle Star Wars. I mean, trying to sit over there and say that, oh, we don't have any content to base the trilogy off of or to go by. You had all that EU content, and then you decide, oh, it's not canon anymore, and you throw it all away. And oh man, it's just what they've been doing with Star Wars. It's trash. The sequel trilogy, trash. And then, of course, they start to cherry pick things from the old EU. Funny thing is, why don't you just make the EU canon and just keep it that way? I mean, plain and simple, it would make people happier, guarantee you that. I mean, and yeah, there were some good and some bad to the EU, because there were some things that some people didn't really like in the EU, but then there were some fantastic things. You had great characters like Mara Jade. Obviously, Thrawn was an amazing character that people loved to death. I mean, he's a fantastic character. And, my all-time favorite, which is Darth Bane. I mean, you had some excellent EU characters. Don't do this, Disney. Do not. And this is why I hope and pray this is actually just a rumor. I hope it just stays at that. I hope it does not become true, because they will ruin her character. They will destroy her character. They will not know how to handle her, and they will just push an agenda out of her character. They will destroy Mara Jade as everyone knows her, and it will just, oh man, this is not how you win over the fans, Disney. That's all I'm going to say. If this is real, this is not how you win over the fans. Brie Larson being Mara Jade, this is not how you win over fans at all. And don't do this, Disney. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and make sure you are still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels, so make sure you are still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like if you enjoyed. Also, be sure to share the video on social media, spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you updated on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. Link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.